What's up everybody, Cody here, and today I want to show you a little bit about Create a Class. First of all, for those of you who don't know me, I'm pretty experienced. I'm 8th Prestige. I have a KD of 2.65, so I know what I'm talking about, and I know a lot about the Create a Class system and how to get the best out of it. So I have 10 Create a Classes. I already spent all my Prestige tokens on them, but I'm going to show you what I do for all of them. So the first one, I always have a shotgun with Sleight of Hand, Blast Shield, and Stalker. And I do this because you don't need quick draw for a shotgun class because you're not usually going to be aiming down the sights. I'll use different perks on it once I unlock it, but since this is a level 10 or below, maybe a little bit above kind of tutorial, I'm just going to be focusing on this kind of stuff. So yeah, I always have a shotgun class just for fun. And then my next one, I use this one a lot more, is my really fast-paced submachine gunning class. And I usually do hip firing with this and stuff, so I like to use steady aim on it once I have that unlocked. I usually like to use either the MP5 or the PP90 because they both have fast rate of fire and they are good at hip firing. So on either one of them I like to use rapid fire and silencer with the double attachments, but I don't have that unlocked right now because I'm only level 10. So yeah, I use sleight of hand, quick draw, and stalker, and I use that on every single one of my classes. I also use frag and concussion just because in my opinion they're better than Semtex or flash. And for my secondary weapon, as you can see, I keep it constant with the USP-45, and I do that until I unlock the MP9, because I really don't think that the FMG is a really good secondary weapon when there's only one of them. When there's two of them, it's overpowered, and I'd never use that either, just because I don't think it's fair, and I don't like to kill people with guns that I don't think are fair. So, yeah, I use the USP. My next class, I use the UMP. It's basically the same thing, just a little bit longer range, less running around, just kind of more playing smart, less just running in their spawn, you know, just a regular submachine gun class. This one, I already unlocked the MP7. MP5 would do fine as a replacement for the MP7 if you don't have it unlocked. But yeah, I spent my first prestige token on the MP7. I think it is the best gun in the game, and I use this gun all the time. And this is more of my long range submachine gunning classes. This is more of my I use this class for really anything, long range, short range, because I don't know, I like the MP7 and it's a good gun. You could do stuff like that. I still have the same class just because I don't have a lot unlocked. Oh, and by the way, for kill streaks, I keep the UAV, Predator Missile, and Attack Helicopter whenever I use Assault because I like to keep them low. Even though I can get higher kill streaks, I like to keep them low. That way I'm calling in more and spending less time trying to get the higher kill streaks, and I could just keep on calling them in. So I enjoy doing that. The next thing I use is a short-range assault rifle class, and I would have to say that the M4 or maybe the G36 is the best gun for this. For right now, I use the M4. I like to use a red dot on it, but I don't have that unlocked. As I said, this is just a low-level tutorial. So, yeah, I still use Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw, and Stalker. They are the best perks for starting out. I suggest you using them and getting them all pro because it is highly worth it, and I use all these perks throughout my whole entire Prestige. Most of my perk setups don't really change throughout my whole entire prestige, so yeah, I have that. My next one is a Scar L, and just because this one has a little bit more damage, a little bit more range, I think better accuracy, especially when you put kick on it. I put kick on all my assault rifles and focus on my submachine guns because focus you're going to be getting shot more, so it's better to keep your gun aiming straight rather than bouncing up in the air, and for assault rifles you're going to be shooting long range, so I enjoy having kicks that I could get more accurate shots on them. So yeah, I have the Scar L for that. After that, I also unlocked the ACR 6.8 with my Prestige token, and I personally think that this is the best assault rifle just because it doesn't really have the fastest rate of fire, but it has the best accuracy, I'd have to say, and a decent damage, so I use this gun a lot. Still all the same perks. I pretty much keep everything the same other than my primary gun throughout all my classes. I use the red dot on this when I unlock it, but as I said, I don't have this. Yeah, the next thing I unlocked is the MK14. I really like this gun as a kind of like a substitution for a sniper rifle because it's only a 2-shot kill even at long range, and if you have a fast trigger finger, it is highly worth using, and you could usually kill them before they could even get a shot on you, which is a pretty good benefit. So after that, I like to use the Barrett 50 cal and the MSR. My Barrett 50 cal is kind of more of like a hard scoping / like holding down a position, quick scoping type gun. I don't really run around with it. And I like it a lot because it doesn't seem to miss a lot of shots. When you put your crosshairs on them and pull the trigger, sometimes with other snipers, you seem to miss shots for some reason why, which I don't even know. You just aim right at them and you don't kill them. The Barrett doesn't seem to have that problem as much. I then use the MSR as my last class. I have a throwing knife and flash on this just because this is more of my trick scoping class. I use this more for quick scoping when I'm trying to rush around and stuff, just when I'm either having a bad game and I want to mess around just to have fun, or I don't know, anything. It's fun to always have a quick scoping class. So yeah, these are all my classes. You could use any combination of them that you want. I know that a lot of people probably don't have 10 custom classes, so pick and choose which ones you want. If you don't like them, maybe modify them a little bit, but I would highly suggest using all the perks that I use. The secondary until the MP9. The MP9 is, I'd have to say, the best secondary weapon in the game, so use that once you unlock it. And yeah, that's basically it. xWolfhound out. Peace.